I get afraid of my father when he rages. When my dad snaps, it's him talking as loud as he can, spitting everywhere. He's grabbed me by my arm and one time with my neck. He grabbed me by the neck like this and lifted me like 2 or 3 feet off the air. This past year, my dad punched a hole in the wall. My mom had gone crazy on him. I had to stand in between them to like try to stop the fight. My dad said like, is this the day that I'm gonna hit you? It was definitely scary. My parents fighting has definitely affected me in my school life. I've always been an AB student. This past year, I actually got an F. My little brother and the little sister, whenever they hear the fighting, they'll tend to run off into the corner. I would call myself the protector. I'd tell them to go into a different room or like close your eyes and just turn around and go. I fear one day that my dad will definitely either hurt my mom or one of us.
What do you think about that?
It sucks. Embarrassment, not even. I love my kids to death. You're a kid, you know, your flesh and your blood, your kids. I mean, they mean everything to me.
It's just, like, it's such crap, though. Like, I just feel like so much of it's always so fake. Because here's the thing is, he's been like this, but then, like, he'll still, like, you know, go home, and then he'll start yelling at them again. Like, he feels bad, but then he just doesn't stop doing it. Because if you really do feel bad, you stop doing it. You don't continue. And it's trying to make sense all the time out of nonsense. And that's what I feel. That's why I've been watching you for 17 years. I've been watching you since you were on Oprah. I have had my entire relationship since you've had your show. And every single episode I have watched, and I sit there and I have always wondered my whole entire life, what would Dr. Phil say to me?
What he would say to you right now is, let me talk to him. Okay, because I want to hear what he has to say.
Me too.
What do you want this 16-year-old boy to be saying to himself? The most powerful role model in any child's life is a same-sex parent. Mm-hmm. So you're the most powerful role model in his life. What do you want him saying to himself?
Man, I don't want him saying the things he's saying of just not having that confidence.
Okay, but now answer my question. What do you want him saying to himself?
That he's, I guess, full of himself. I want him to be just excited, happy. I mean, I don't want him to feel like me.
Why don't you model things differently than what you're modeling? Because you're the most powerful influence in his life.
Course.
So you're teaching him chaos. You're teaching him emotional meltdown. You're teaching him rage. You're teaching him disrespect of women. You're teaching him all of the things that you're saying you don't want him to be. You're modeling for him.
I guess I don't know how to change that. I was never modeled that. I guess I can't blame things on my past, but there's a lot of things I'm lacking. That I never, my dad never even taught me how to change a tire, never even put on deodorant, never even taught me how to shave. So these things that I'm lacking on teaching him, all I'm teaching him is all my bad habits and all my bad emotions. I don't have many emotions that I could show. I mean, I know I show a lot of anger. I don't show that kind-hearted person that I am. I mean, wish I could show him.